Hello, everybody. Welcome into the Magua Collective, everybody. Hello. Hi. I am a psychic medium. I can talk to ghosties for you. I can talk to your loved ones who have passed on. Or I can give you insight on your life. I can give you advice, tell you what to do in a situation. Leave me your open-ended questions. Ask me questions if you're open to having a conversation, to giving me information, to me pulling at your situation and digging and problem solving for you. Don't ask me close-ended yes or no questions about a guy who may or may not have blocked you. Gracie, will Gracie find love soon? Will she find a romantic connection? Yes, probably at work. Hi, Meg. I'm well, thanks. How are you? Did you know my name is also Meg? Can you guys see my name anywhere? Does my name like show up anywhere? I don't know. Hi there, from your friend Paula. Have I spoken to Paula before? No? Okay. And what's your first name, please? Oh, I see. The Mega. That sounds like that shark movie. Paula's friend. I'm waiting for this. Paula's friend. She Ryan, you were called? She Ryan, what's your name? Paula needs to know who you are. Sometimes you may be commenting and I may not be seeing. Sometimes they filter out. So just if I don't see your comment, try it in a different way. Put an emoji in it or something. Because She Ryan, I don't see your name coming out. So I can't talk to Paula when she doesn't know who you are. You gotta tell me. Yes, I would say it is. So try typing it in a different way, and it will be hard to talk to a ghostie if you and I can't talk. Just try again and see if it works for you. Thanks, Rosa. Just had him done. Me and my daughter go. We see Rachel at Beauty Nails. Actually, I see Rachel. She sees Herman. Ina, welcome in, Ina. Thanks so much, Ina. I can see it now. So just know that if your comments, keep trying. If I ask you a question, I'll be waiting for your response. So just keep trying to leave it in comments. Paula, can I hear from Ina's friend Paula, please? Hi, Paula. Did you know each other when you were children? I feel like she says when we were girls. Now, in ghosty language, that can just mean you were young. It shows girls working together, young people working together. That might mean that you collaborated on school projects, you were in school plays together, or you worked, in a restaurant together or something like this. Ina, how do you know Paula? Paula's talking about a King of Hearts. A King of Hearts is somebody that you both had a crush on, or you both had feelings for. I'm seeing at some point there was like this bitch who, maybe there was a King of Hearts that 3 girls had a crush on and 1 girl won. And it wasn't you and her? Something like that? I don't know. There's some kind of man here who... Okay. Ina, I don't know what to say because I don't know. I think there's going to be... What? You said up here, ENA. What does ENA mean? Boys, I'm just spending so much of my time and energy, like, I don't know. I don't know what your name is. I'm not going to call you she, Ryan. What does that mean? What does ENA mean? That's lovely, Amy. You're so welcome, my sweet. So the woman who's looking for Paula, I can't read for you, okay? Okay, I completely understand. I know it's just a miscommunication between us, so we'll try another time. Okay, so Meg wants to hear from Shyla. Yes, Amy, I will read about your love life. Meg wants to hear from Shyla, please. Shyla? Meg, who's Shyla? What's your relationship with Shyla? What I got for you, Meg, is a King of Wands and a Seven of Swords, which is okay. How old was she when she died? Still getting that Seven of Swords. Okay. Okay, so who is the young man in heaven who would be holding her? There's a young man in heaven who would be her adopted guardian, almost her heavenly person who holds her. There's a young man with Shyla, okay? There's a young man with Shyla. Hi, sweet baby. Is there anything you can say to Mom? No. Meg, I'm so sorry, but your energy, like the baby's not coming through. I just gotta be clear about that. I'm getting a whole lot of Seven of Swords is some kind of deceptive energy around you. So there are messages in the cards that you need to know, but it's not from Shyla at this moment. Or this might be describing Shyla's birth to me. The situation around Shyla's birth would be overpowering her little energy. Her little energy is like a kernel. And it's like the story around it is, I just see Seven of Swords is coming in as very negative, and Ten of Swords. I think that's probably obvious. The King of Wands is probably your boyfriend at the time. I'm seeing like probably some healthcare providers and these kinds of things. So I think I'm seeing a bit of the trauma around this and not so much hearing from Shanna's soul. Okay, you know what I mean? Is Shanna okay? Yes. Shanna's okay. She resides with you. Shanna resides with you, Meg. You are her home, she says. And she says she's a star in her heavenly form. She's a star in the sky. And she looks down on you. Okay, so I like how this worked because I was getting nothing but the trauma. And I'm like, this is not Shyla's little energy speaking. And so I had to, and I'm like kind of like a real frustrated way of speaking. So I got that out of the way. And then when I did, she was able to come through. So yes, she says, it says Shanna is okay. She resides with you, Mom. And she says, this is her in the sky. She's a star. And this is her mom. You're her mom. Okay, you're welcome, my sweet. She's a simple little energy. Like I said, she's a little kernel. But she's there and she's okay. You dream of her, Meg. She comes to you in your sleep. Even if you don't know it. You dream of her, she's in your sleep. Amy. Amy's love life, please. So Amy, do you have a new fella? I saw King of Wands. You're looking good, Amy. Are you doing things? Are you like working out more or something? It looks like you're like putting more effort into the way you look, Amy. I don't know if you're exercising, but I kind of feel like you are. Is Amy still here? Waiting for Amy. Hi, everybody. Thank you guys so much for always coming in and supporting me and cheering me on. Amy! Amy! Okay, cool. It says you're looking really good, Amy. Like, I think you're working out more, or it looks like you're putting more efforts into the way you look. And you're looking really good. That might just mean you started curling your hair. And like, but it's like a, oh, you're doing physio? Okay, perfect. It's like an effort to your physical appearance though, as well. Like you're looking good because of it. Now there's something about your monthly cycle. Okay, scoliosis. Is that what this is going to connect to? There's something about your like reproductive system coming out in the cards that is like a bit of a physical like illness or something. This it can have so many meanings. It can just mean that you're about to start your period, or it can mean that your womb, you have like cysts on your ovaries, or I don't know if scoliosis is connected to your abdomen area as well or what, but it's showing me some kind of illness related to your reproductive. Yeah, so that's probably it. The cards can be very dramatic. Okay, so I think they're telling you your period's coming. Like, oh, hi, TikTok. Sorry. Jumpins. It could have been something more important, so I had to tell you. Okay, but what about our love life here, boys? The sun. It looks good. Are you actually seeing this guy? Are you seeing a guy? Crickets? Ah. You got the sun. I think it's telling you, would you ever like just go out and have a bit of fun with somebody? last time? There is a guy here. Tell me what is Three of Wands reversed. So Amy, I don't know, when was the last time you kind of went out in social settings and stuff? How much socializing do you really do? And what happened to the guy we saw last time? Does she have any romantic potential? Is there any potential romantic energy for Amy, please? Is there any potential romantic energy? One of your barriers with your close friends, one of your barriers is that, exactly, like it is with your close friends. Like if you're sitting at a table with you and your 3 girlfriends, you're not really open to other people though. So like, I think what you'd need to do is like St. John's has like speed dating, and we have like, it's called chic socials, and there's like these young people organizations that kind of gets you out and about. There's beer gardens where you go in and like it's singles night or something like that. So it's like I can picture you just with like 3 girls sitting at a table and you're not even looking at anybody else. So it would be unlikely for anybody to be able to come into your life. It's kind of like, where do you meet somebody? I think you'd have to make a real effort to go out intentionally to like singles social events. Yeah. I know you're like a little bit reserved. Like I can definitely relate to you, Amy, like so much. We're reserved. We're really shy. It's shy, but it comes off as prissy, and that's me. I come off as prissy too. But look, there is a King of Cups who, if only you like would just be open to it, because the Princess of Pentacles has an offer. It's like you'd have to like bat your eyes a bit and that kind of stuff. And I know you already do that when you get the opportunity. But it does show like going out to pedestrian malls, going out to beer markets, going out on the town a lot more than you do. So I would say that this is coming with summer, and I do see potential energy for a romantic connection in the summer. I do. And he's looking like a King of Cups. He's looking like a good guy. Okay, so once the weather warms up and like the patios open around the city, I do see it. Try not, so you get a little bit ahead of yourself and then you sabotage, because you're going, like when you do go out to a beer market, say, you're in the back of your mind, you're thinking, am I ever going to be a mother? I really want children. I really want the white picket fence. And it's like so many steps ahead of having a beer with somebody that it kind of sabotages your energy. So you put off a certain vibe, and I can see why you're not clicking. Guys aren't clicking. You're not clicking because you really need to relax. But I do think that summer is going to be the key. You're going to relax a little bit this summer, okay? manifest. She's going to relax this summer. She's going to relax this summer. There's a King of Cups showing there. There is potential. So all I can tell with the cards, like I asked, is there potential for romance? And they say, yes, there is potential. You just gotta, you can't be baby brained. Queen of Pentacles is baby brained and this is sperm. So the kind of energy you give off, if I can be so like jokey and blunt, is that if you make eye contact with a guy across the bar, you wonder if he has good sperm so that you can become a mother. And I know it's not that dramatic, but in the back of your mind, like that's the vibe you put out. It's cute. Same girl, same. Amy, do you have any other questions? Hi, Hockey. Where are you going? Hockey guy, you are so happy. Did you win the lottery or something? Why are you so happy? You are so happy. Good, Amy. I'm glad. I'm glad. The cards just joke around with you sometimes. Derek's going to the moon. Will the work bully stop for Amy, please? Yes. You will eventually the work bully will stop because you will stop responding. So the best way to stop abuse is to not give them the reaction. That's what you will do. That's what will occur for you. This isn't advice. This is what will happen. The longer you just wait it out, it will pass. The bullying will pass. Derek, who's going to oil my hinges? They're squeaky, aren't they? I know. So Amy, just be zen. Like, just find your inner zen with this bully and don't give them anything back. Okay? Katie, nice. Crossing my fingers. I'll say a prayer for you now in a sec, okay? Hockey, this is what came out for you. 10 of Pentacles is money. So you might get $1 from your scratch tickets. Okay, Amy. Does Amanda have anything to do with the bullying? Does Amanda have anything to do with Amy's bullying? I don't think so. I don't think so. Not that I can tell, okay? Serena, I'm good. How are you? Yeah. You're welcome, Amy. Katie just put in an offer on a house. Let's send her all the good vibes. Let's send her red nails vibes. Rawr! She's gonna get it. She's gonna get it. Is she gonna get the house? They're not gonna tell me. You're gonna have to fight for it, Amy. Put up a fight. Roar. Put up a fight. Serena. What do we got for Serena tonight? Ooh, flirt. Serena, you are hilarious. You brings a good time, girl. You brings a good time. Are you still seeing Buddy? Because it says you're flirting with your... It says you're flirting with your ex, too. Do you ever see your ex? Okay. They just wanted to get you going. Is there anything in Serena's future that she needs to be aware about, please? Yeah, you got to keep up on your doctor's appointments too. It's nothing to, okay, good. Really? You don't even hear from him? Don't you guys have kids together? Am I thinking about the wrong house here? Serena, you just got to get your... Oh. How come I'm so confused? So there's multiple... Your baby daddy is your best friend. Okay, that's the one you're flirting with. Check. But you also have a boyfriend in addition to that. Oh, I did think that he was the father. Gotcha. So there's 2 exes and a current. Okay. But, okay, so the flirting was with the baby daddy, but it's just joking. Like, if he's your best friend, it's just... You do have a way with friends, though. They are telling you to get your test, your checkup, your women's checkup, your gyno checkup. Okay, you got to get your gyno checkup. Okay, Serena, that's what it tells you. Ashley, I could not be happier that you came in. I could not be happier to see Ashley here. Whatever your question is, the answer is yes for Ashley. I don't know what your question is. They're not showing me. My cards aren't showing me what you're asking, but they're showing me the answer is yes. I see a window. I see clinking glasses. What it looks like to me is like a deck, a sliding door, like deck doors or something, or some kind of like vista and view, and clinking glasses over it. Does that make any sense to you? Ashley, I see you with a King of Cups. I see you with a lover, with the one you love. The one you love. Is he still in the picture? So I thought that it was showing me you two meeting somewhere, like on a deck. You know what I mean? He's still, there may be a trip. Okay. So if you're considering a trip, it says a yes for that. It does say a yes. And another, it's confirming the window vision that I'm having. They're saying, yes, there is that window vision. And the Ace of Pentacles is also yes. And the Two of Wands is planning. So that trip in my cards is a big yes. It's a very validating yes here about a trip. Okay. Now, I think do it. I think go for it. Is that one of the questions? Is that helpful? I do see his wife. And I see him going anyway. Is he considering meeting you there? I see him meeting you there. That's what I see. So it doesn't mean that it's not inevitable, but if it's a consideration, I see supportive energy for that from the gods, okay? If he's still, like, he's not really married. It's a very complicated situation. I know it is. I can see in the cards that it is. He's not really married to that woman, though. And God supports him meeting you, if that's something that you guys consider. Is there anything else that needs to come out for Ashley? I still see potential for you and him. It might not be the same man that we talked about before, but there's a man who I see a future marriage for you. I do. Ace of Swords and Ace of Hearts. You're getting all yeses for this whole story. All yeses. I haven't gotten a negative card for it. There's like nothing negative. So whatever trip you're planning, whatever potential relationships. Okay, good. Yeah, let's do that. I'd like to talk to your dad whenever you're open. But there's a little bit of maybe not quite ready, right? Okay. When you're ready. Almost ready. I know. I've been waiting. I know. I can tell. I feel how you feel. I really do. But yeah, for whatever plans you have in your mind, you have very supportive energy from the spirit realm, okay? And you have a marriage in your future. That's not bad. That's not a bad reading. I like that for you, my sweet. I've been thinking about you. All right, I'm going to close us out, guys, with just a little collective message. See what the collective needs to hear to put us to bed tonight. It jumped out at me. It's the Knight of Cups. It says, go, do it. Do the thing. It says brave new world. It says first step of the rest of your life. Or the first page of the next chapter. It says like all these like optimistic little cliches. Just do it. That's what it says. And then I'll get you a affirmation card. Breathe. I pause and breathe in this moment. So I love when words or a phrase of words can have two ways to read it. I pause and breathe in this moment. I'm in this moment. I pause and I breathe during this moment. Or am I pausing and am I inhaling the moment I'm in? Am I breathing in the moment? Both. Breathe it in, absorb, enjoy the moment of freedom. Enjoy the moment of freedom. Derek, did you miss my joke earlier about my hinges? Yes, me and Derek worked together at the Harald's Hotel in Placentia. I was a cute little waitress, and he was what? Do you call him busboy? So, good to see you, Derek, and good to see you all here. Nothing, the moment passed, but it was really funny. Okay. You were ya? You were. I'm off, people. I'm just teasing. See you all next Tuesday. Shine bright.